go, and he's truly a very good horse.
You were certainly on the toe this morning, a pretty nervous man.
Yeah, well, you know, you got two of your best chances of winning a Caulfield Cup, and now I've done it. It's a great feeling, you know, and I was even wrapped. The mare's got home to run third, so she's run a good race with all the work we've had to put into her. She's done a great job.
You told me last week that when it comes to it, you'll still be back at the farm playing with the toys the same next week. Is that what it's like now?
Yeah, it won't make any difference to me. You know, I'm pretty down to earth in that area. It's great to train winners, but I still got to get up in the morning and pick up the manure.
And it was your son Stephen's birthday today, so what a great birthday present for him.
Yes, it is. It's a great thing for the family. We're all involved, and you know, next to Cindy when she won, she was crying. She nearly got me going.
Well, congratulations, and go and enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Well, favourites haven't got a fabulous record in recent years in the Caulfield Cup, but the punters were there to cheer the favourite home today as he won the 1999 Caulfield Cup. And the previous favourite to win was back in 1994 when Paris Lane saluted. Okay, the official dividends are 1.16 and 8. Sky Heights 3.70 and 1.90. 16 Les Beale at $4.60 for the place, and number 8 In a Flurry finished third, and he paid $3.50.
Well, excitement aplenty for the Fosters 1999 Caulfield Cup. It was an absolute beauty. Sky Heights, the eventual victor. It was one of the best races you'd ever like to see. Horses going hammer and tongs right to the line. Well, if you thought it was the best, we may still have some better to come. Here's a little tease for what we have coming for you next week.
Among racing's glittering prizes, this is the one for the purist. The ultimate test of breeding, speed and courage. The BMW Cox Plate. As Might and Power proved last year, this is the race that determines the best of the best. For 98 runner-up Northern Drake, the prospect of going one better. Octagonal's victory as a 3-year-old gives heart and hope to rising star Redute's Choice. And for 2 quiet hands from Warwick Farm, a chance at redemption for Tie the Knot or Intergaze. It's the Weight for Age Championship of Australasia, the 1999 BMW Cox Plate, live from Moonee Valley next Saturday on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
Welcome back. The 1999 Foster's Caulfield Cup. Rogan Josh in front. Colin Alderston, the trainer of the favourite Sky Heights, urges on Damien Oliver, riding hands and heels on the outside in the blue and yellow checks. Ranging out on the outside of him, of course, Les Beale, the half-sister. Have a look at Damien Oliver pushing. Edge of the seat stuff there. Colin Alderston urging on his charge. Hands and heels again by Oliver. Les Beale ranging up on the outside. As they hit the line, it might have been a photo, but Colin Alderston and Damien Oliver certainly knew which horse had won the last Foster's Caulfield Cup of the millennium. Sky Heights the winner, paying $3.70 and $1.90. Second place, Les Beale, number 16, $4.60. And in third place, the stablemate, making it first and third for Colin Alderston, In a Flurry, horse number 8, $3.50. All 3 horses, Sky Heights, Les Beale and In a Flurry, sired by the super sire, Zabeel. Let's go down to Ken Callender. And Ken, that was just one of the great Caulfield Cups. A perfect one to end the millennium, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was a great race, won by a very, very good horse. They say that AJC Derby winners haven't got such a great record in the Caulfield Cup, but statistics can lie and records are made to be broken. This is a very, very good horse. As we pick up this, he's just after Rogan Josh. That's Rogan Josh in the sort of aqua colours and the light-coloured blinker on the rails, and outside of him in the yellow and blue colours is the winner, Sky Heights. And then coming down in the green sleeves and the green cap is the second horse, and an In a Flurry is wider again in the quartered cap with the light blue sleeves. Here, just as Sky Heights got to the front, I thought that Les Beale was sure to grab him, but, well, as we've said many times now, and the jockey's almost lying across Oliver, but Oliver still got plenty out of the winner, and Sky Heights fought back And there he is in victory celebration, although I remember Greg Hall doing that in a Melbourne Cup on Doremus when he was beaten. Eddie, a great result for everyone.
Form guide today, Sky Heights went to the line pretty strong as we saw there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he can stay. It's one thing. He's by Zabeel, and most of the Zabeels are just gutsy game horses who keep giving, whereas Zabeel himself had more of a touch of brilliance and wasn't quite so dour as most of his offspring seem to be. But Sky Heights has got that turn of foot, and he can also stay. And as we see in centre screen now, Colin Alderson's just giving him one more pat, and I reckon there'll be a carrot or two when he gets home as well.
And Ken, we shouldn't take anything away from Damien Oliver either. It was just a magnificent ride, particularly over the last 100. Squeezed in on the fence, had to go hands and heels.
He's a magnificent jockey. I think at first it was his, he sort of wanted to just give him a couple of slaps and right hands and heels, and then, you know, he got the horse to respond to that. And when he was tight for a bit of room, he just kept at him hands and heels. And, you know, 27 years of age, and there's no better rider anywhere in the world, in my opinion, or certainly that's probably a sweeping statement, but certainly in Australia, I think it's Damien Oliver and then Jimmy Cassidy. They're the two guns.
And Ken, you're not going to believe this, but Brett Ellison's tipped the trifecta again.
I'd be disappointed if he didn't. I think I'll have to start wearing a blue and white jumper or something, Ed. That might be the trick.
Well, you might have to go to black and white, because one of the part owners here, of course, Jack Kennedy, one of the top ear, nose and throat surgeons in the world, and he is one of the part owners. Very happy man he'll be with Sky Heights. Let's head down now to Simon O'Donnell, the Master of Ceremonies, for the presentation of the 1999 Foster's Caulfield Cup.
Of the 1999 Foster's Caulfield Cup, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the chairman of the Victorian Amateur Turf Club, Peter Lawrence.
Thanks very much, Simon. Your Excellencies, Mr. Premier, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what a race. The VATC is delighted to have had Carlton United Breweries as sponsors of the Group 1 Foster's Caulfield Cup for the past 16 years, and we look forward to continuing that very sound relationship for a long time into the future. We thank them for their sponsorship of the 122nd Foster's Caulfield Cup. Congratulations to everyone associated with Sky Heights. What a great run it was. And it's fascinating to note that all three place getters in the Foster's Caulfield Cup, the 122nd running, are sired by Zabeel. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Warren Brown, Vice President and General Manager, Southern States of Carlton United Breweries, who will say a few words, and then introduce the Governor of Victoria, His Excellency Sir James Gobbo. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Warren Brown.
Thank you, Peter. Your Excellency, the Governor of Victoria, the Honourable Sir James Gobbo and Lady Gobbo, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with you, Peter. What a race, what a finish. Carlton United Breweries is a very proud sponsor of the VATC and with its flagship brand, the sponsor of the Foster's Caulfield Cup. We at Carlton appreciate the opportunity to support sport in Victoria and throughout Australia, and in particular to support racing throughout Victoria and the rest of the country, as we have for many years and as we will for many years to come. Congratulations to you, Mr. Chairman, and your committee at the VATC. You have produced another magnificent 4 days of racing, culminating in this great running of a classic event today. Peter, I know it's your last Caulfield Cup as chairman, and on behalf of the company and myself, I'd like to congratulate you on a job well done, and we do appreciate your support and help over many years. Thank you very much, Peter. The tens of thousands in attendance today on this superb course are testimony to the broad appeal of this great race. It's an event of which all Victorians can be very proud, and it surely has set the scene for another exciting spring racing carnival here in Melbourne. Now, congratulations to the connections of Sky Heights. I'm sure you're thrilled. To the trainer, Colin Alderson, congratulations. To that great jockey, Damien Oliver. Damien, I presented 8 Caulfield Cups, and you've won 4 of them. I think we're a great combination. To the strapper, Peter Fitzgerald, well done, congratulations. But the acclaim should go to the 1999 winner, Sky Heights. Now it's my very great pleasure to invite the Governor of Victoria, the Honourable Sir James Gobbo, to present the 1999 Foster's Caulfield Cup. Sir James.
Well, I've been very lucky as Governor to come to 3 great Caulfield Cups. It was Might and Power 2 years ago, Torfman's Melody last year, and Sky Heights this year. All 3 wonderful races. So I'm particularly pleased to be here to present the trophy to the owners. Congratulations, Mr. Ramsey. Wonderful.
Your Excellencies, Mr. Premier, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great pleasure to be here today to witness one of the finest staying performances I've seen for quite a while. He was never going to be beaten, that horse, and I think that a great tribute to the sires of Beale, that he happened to have 3 place getters, but ours was the top weight and a bit better. And I thought it was a great performance. No doubt due to the great training performance of Colin Alderson. He's had faith in this horse ever since he arrived in June last year. He's been getting better and better, and I hope he does get better and better, can have a chance in other races later on. Damien Oliver, the trainer, jockey, sorry, he is just great jockey, and I suppose you could say 10 out of 10 or even 11 out of 10, a perfect race. Now to my co-owners, we'll have a great time together, the most enthusiastic racing bunch in the world. I have to make a comment about Jack Kennedy. He said it's going to be the rebirth of Collingwood. No hope, I wouldn't think. Anyway, a great performance, and I'm very pleased with this. I also like to thank the sponsors, Carlton and United, great sponsors for racing over many years, and a great product, and I hope you all have plenty of it today. So I'd like to now say thank you once again, and hope that you'll all celebrate backing the favourite with us. Thank you very much.
The trainer, Mr. Colin Alderson.
To the trainer, Mr. Colin Alderson. Here we are. Congratulations.
Thank you
That's wonderful.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, Mr. Prime Minister, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're finally here. Bit of a tough year last year, but we're back here this year fighting, and finally we pulled it off. I'd like to thank the support of my family and staff. I think everybody would have to agree that this horse presented very well, and it's a tribute to all the hard work they put in and the support they give you, because without that sort of support you don't win these sort of races. I'd also like to thank Damien for his great ride. He rode the horse perfectly. He got him out at the right time. Admittedly, the race was run probably to suit us, but you had to use him up a little bit early, and the horse fought on strongly with his weight and managed to hang on and win by a short half head, I think the margins was. I just hope the handicapper's watching that margin so he doesn't give us too much for the Melbourne Cup. I'd like to thank Mr. Warren Brown, Vice President and General Manager of Carlton United, and Carlton United for sponsoring this race. Without sponsorship, racing wouldn't be going anywhere in this state. My owners, they're, as Andrew just said, we do have a great lot of fun, and we enjoy each other's company. So all in all, it's going to be a big night tonight and probably a bigger day tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Damien Oliver, the jockey. Here we are. Great, Damien. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I must thank Carlton United Breweries, Foster's. Can assure you we'll be having plenty of those tonight. To Colin Alderson and all his family and his staff, trained this horse to the minute. I'm glad they run the race on time. To all the owners have given me a great opportunity to ride such a courageous horse. I must thank you very much. And for a wonderful reception that I received when I came back to scale. Thank you to everyone here today. I send a cheerio to my mum and my grandmother home in Perth. I'm sure they'll be watching this. All the best, Mum. And, yeah, thank you very much.
There he was, Damien Oliver, the boy from Perth, and wearing the colours of the West Coast Eagles, blue and yellow. I'm sure a lot of you picked that up. Well, his fourth Caulfield Cup, Colin Alderson's first Caulfield Cup, and all great winners. Alrighty, we're going to take a break, but after the break, as we promised you, we'll show you the City Tattersalls Cup from Randwick on the wide world of sports.
Coming up on our Spring Racing Carnival, where the cup was won and lost, we hear from the beaten jockeys. And we'll join a fresh field of spring hopefuls at the barrier for more live carnival action from Caulfield. Plus, we go motor racing with former world champion Alan Jones, delivering all the latest from this afternoon's crucial final qualifying session at the Malaysian Formula One Grand Prix. Yes, wherever you look, there's a whole lot of horsepower here this afternoon on the one and only Wide World of Sports.